Hey Steel fans, Calvin Bush bringing you another episode of Lap Around the Rink, presented by Valor Carts. It's a cold one for this episode, to say the very least. I think we've topped out temperature-wise at a balmy 10 degrees here this week, and Jason Millett is he's hopping on the cart willingly. I hope so.
Yeah.
But Jason, thanks for hopping on. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Of course.
First year in the USHL. You came from South Kent School over on the East Coast. You're having a good season too. You lead defenseman for the Steel in plus minus. You're a plus 10 this year. So, kind of what stood out to you the most about what it's like playing in the USHL coming from South Kent School?
Well, I mean, the easy answer would be, obviously it's bigger, faster, stronger. That's the easy answer. But for myself, I would say just the intensity you got to bring each and every day to practice, especially. Yeah. There's no days off ever. Yeah. And it's a long season, but you got to enjoy the grind. So being able to bring the same intensity and try to raise it every day, that's the most important thing for me.
How has having Mike Motto as a coach on the back end, he oversees the defenseman. He's a Hobie Baker winner and had a great career professional hockey as a defenseman. Having him kind of help guide the way and teach you guys and be there for you, how has that helped elevate your game this year and helped you, as you say, bring it every day and compete night in and night out?
Yeah, it's pretty unreal to have that kind of experience behind you on the bench. Never had that. It's pretty awesome to be able to come back after a shift and just ask him a little question about a little play in the corner that, every single fan in the building probably didn't see. But of course he saw it. Yeah. And, he gives you little pointers on, where to put your body, where to put your stick. Yeah. Just the little things that, an experienced mind like him would know that really help you elevate your game.
Mm-hmm. Valor Carts brings the energy every mile of the way. Experience bold performance, modern style, and street-legal freedom, all 100% electric. With luxury seating and up to 80 miles per charge, Valor Carts are built to take you wherever life goes. Valor Carts, proud partner of the Chicago Steel. You guys elevated your game in a big way last weekend. 3-game sweep, 2 wins against Madison. One of them was a gritty shootout win. You guys had to kill off 4 minutes of power play time late in the game, and you still got it done in the extra frame. Kind of what was the vibe, I guess, on the bench and throughout that game when things were getting tight at the end?
Well, it was pretty awesome. I think we came together as a team after our little bit of a skid, and we we got to make a push now. And this weekend was a big weekend to start it, going up against Madison, who was the team right ahead of us, and we said, we got to have this weekend. And then, going into the kill and just having the belief in our penalty kill systems and stuff like that. But, after that kill, after that shootout win, you know, it's Aiden Dyer, but the boys were pretty fergalicious after that game. It was pretty good.
It's quite the verb to use there.
Yeah, Aiden Dyer, asking.
Or adjective. Okay, fergalicious. Interesting. All right. So we mentioned South Kent School for you, and some people might not know this, but you were there with current Steel player and forward Benson Grandy, who was there for 2 years as well. Yep. And you told me before we started this that you guys have a relationship, obviously not just as teammates, but it goes beyond just being Steel teammates this year. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, he's definitely like one of my best buddies. We definitely played together for 2 years, but not many people know that we were roommates as well for 2 years. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty unbelievable to get drafted by the same team, both of us, and then make the team this year. He works so hard. He's so fun to be around. I mean, you couldn't ask for much more. And we were both really excited when we saw that we both got drafted by the Steel and had a chance to make the team and all that. It was great. I
was going to say, how quickly after word got out or that you saw that you were drafted by the Steel were you hopping into the group chat or just texting Benson, be like, hey man, can't wait to see you?
It was pretty funny. I was at school and he was on the golf course actually, and we saw my name get called and he filmed the video. He called me right away. He was like jumping up and down on the golf course. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome. I love that. I wanted to backtrack and ask you to travel back in time to the Steel's game in Des Moines on October 4th, where you guys had back-to-back close games against the Buccaneers that weekend. Your name was called in the shootout in that, I believe it was 8-round shootout, and you got it done. What was the first thing that was going through your mind, your initial reaction when Coach came down the line and gave you a pat and said, get out there?
It was definitely a little bit of an initial shock, but and then I was very excited. I mean, we got so many like super skilled forwards. You'd think that they would, be going, but had a pretty good game, so I was feeling it. I got the call, and my initial thought was, I got to shoot this thing because the ice was pretty bad in front.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
can't go down there and try to make a move and lose it and look not so smart. So I went down there, did my same little move, and I shot it, went in. But a little story about that too is right before I picked up the puck at center, I did a little stick twirl, and I don't remember this at all, but all the boys were giving me crap for so long because I made a little stick twirl right before I went and I scored. So my nickname was Stick Twirl for a while.
Okay.
Whenever I played, and now I have to do it whenever I take a shootout.
I was gonna say if your name gets called again, we'll make sure that we look for that.
I think you'll see a Stick Twirl. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Very good. The Steel are hosting Star Wars Night this weekend, and much like the golfers on the team, there are many Star Wars stands on the team as well. Yourself, I know Cole Tumanaro is a big one.
Yep.
Wyatt Harris is big as well. We fill out, you guys fill out questionnaires before the season so that we kind of get to know you guys a little bit more.
Yeah.
You would love to have the Force as your top superpower. You also wrote that the Frontier, I can't remember, but it's a video game and the video franchise, obviously. There's the Star Wars video game and the movie franchise, obviously, one of the most iconic ones. But what got you into Star Wars? How early did that start? And would you say that you're like Comic-Con superfan status, or just kind of a big fan?
Probably not that much, but I enjoy Star Wars. I go to the movie theaters to see the new movies, and I play some Star Wars video games and that kind of stuff. But I know a bunch of guys like it too, so it'll be fun, a fun night. Yeah,
I have to ask you this. We filmed the player video last week, and we asked players to give their best Chewbacca roar.
Oh yeah, mine was pretty good.
I think between you and Wyatt, you guys had the best ones. They were really good.
I did just hear Harry's too. It was good.
Okay,
it was good, yeah.
So can you replicate that iconic roar now, or is that too
Put
much
me on the spot. It's a
I
little
know
cold,
it's
but
cold. The vocal cords are hoarse,
Yeah.
but if you can, great. If not, I'm not going to force
Gosh,
you.
all these people are here too.
Maybe I hear. We'll speed up. We'll get past the crowds
corner.
here. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
They'd be like, "What is going on in this card?"
Whenever you're ready. Whenever you feel.
All right. Not bad.
That's good.
Come on.
That's really good.
Put me on the spot.
That's really good. Wow. I appreciate you sharing that. That was well done. That was well done. All right. A little known fact about you. We were talking a little bit before. You are a hockey player, obviously, a golfer, but you're also a state record holding swimmer as well. You hold I believe the New Hampshire 8U butterfly record.
A long time ago.
So 8U, yes, of course.
Yeah, I think it still stands. I don't really know how to confirm it, but I did set it when I was 8. So
okay, all right. So if you had to pick, if hockey wasn't your game, I'm assuming golf would be, but I mean, do you still swim as like exercise?
I love to swim. Yeah, we have my grandmother has a little house on a lake in Maine, so we're there all the time during the summer. I love the water, love being around the water. Live in Hampton, New Hampshire, which is really near the ocean, so I'm in the ocean all the time. But I was a competitive swimmer when I was growing up, and
impressive.
I love swimming. It's really good exercise, and I was pretty good at it. So
swimming's one of the hardest sports I feel like to do, other than hockey. But Olympic swimming, I feel like, is one of the most exciting sports, which is weird because I don't know, swimming is. You think it's not that
swimming, right? But but it's definitely it's definitely fun to watch. But it was fun to do too. It's really good for you, and I try to do it whenever I can.
Like that, very nice.
Yeah.
Boston sports fan through and through. You are. You're a big
fan.
UNH fan.
Yep.
Boston Bruins, New England Patriots, who are
Drake
on
May.
the cusp of maybe restarting a dynasty.
Yeah.
Can you share your insight into what you think will happen when they battle Denver?
Yeah. They've been shafted all year. Everybody's saying easy schedule this, easy schedule that. I mean, they're winning the games they have to win, right? And now they're going up against Denver, and I know Bo Nix just went down with an injury, but I think you deal with what the cards you're dealt, and if they go get a W and they go win the Super Bowl, what are people going to say then, right? Easy schedule, they got it done. So
okay, fair enough. All right,
I believe in Drake May.
Do you have a score prediction?
I feel like Drake's going to fire a good one, so I'm going to go 28-17 Patriots.
28-17 Patriots, the final score. Okay, all right. If you had to give one word, Jason, to kind of sum up what this team has been like this season, you kind of already said a little bit of a tough stretch to get things going, but you guys are playing really well as of late at an important time against an important opponent. So what one word would you use to kind of sum up the team?
I would call us gritty. I think we battle through adversity. We're coming out on the other side here, and we're gonna try to keep it going. But it's a gritty group of guys who wants to win and plays for each other, and it's going good.
Gritty is a good word. I like it. Jason, we appreciate the time. Thanks for taking a lap around the rink and getting inside, staying warm.
Thank you. Yes, you too.